Okay guys, this is just a little overview on how to download and save Access files. They are a little different than a traditional file. So here's my file for Chapter 1 in Access. I'll go ahead and download it. When you click download, you're going to see this error message here. That's just because Canvas cannot preview Access. Access is a different kind of file. So just go ahead and click download. And then you want to open with Access. If you have a problem, if this says Word, then just go ahead and save the file and then open it through Access. But I'm going to open it with Access, and you have to make sure that Access is downloaded on your computer, because if not, then it will you'll have some issues. Okay, I'm using a new screen recorder here, so bear with me. Trying to get everything in. Okay. So you want to go ahead and click Enable Content. You always will have to enable it. And then you can close the Save As window, or you can just click Save As. I'm going to just save it on the desktop. When you try to save it in OneDrive, it does not go directly to OneDrive. So you'll have to save it on the desktop and then drag it to your OneDrive, or save it on a flash drive and then drag it to your OneDrive. Or you can also just go File, oops, maybe put this line back up here so y'all could see. Okay, File, Save As, and then you'll see all of these options. So go ahead and save it as File, Save As, Desktop, and I'll just make a new folder, Summer 2017. And I will save it in there. Okay, so that's how you save a file in Access. And when you open Access, you'll notice that the ribbon is the same. Of course, that we have different things we can do in the ribbon. But the objects are here. So Access has objects. Like Excel was a workbook and it had worksheets. Access is a database management system, and it's used to connect people, places, and things. It helps you build relationships in a database, whereas Excel helped you do that with numbers. So these are your objects. This is a table. When you open objects in Access, you want to open and close them using the little X here. So you want to close here. Sorry, and like I said, I'm trying to use a new screen capture video where I could record for longer than 5 minutes like the other one, but it doesn't give me a very large window, so I'm having to go back and forth. Okay, and you could have multiple objects open. These are queries. This is a form, and this is a report. When you're working with your objects, this is the Charlotte subscribers query. You're going to always work in Design View. Design View is something that will give you, I think of Access as like having to build everything you need before you can actually use it. So you have to build the query in Design View. You have to build the table in Design View. And you're going to get to that in Chapter 2, but just giving you, kind of an overview of what Access is. So down here, you will see this is the query. So these are the fields from the table. A query is like a question, if you can think of it that way. So all the data from this table, this is the information we want to pull out in this query. We get to queries in Chapter 3, I believe. And then we're going to switch back to Design View, a Datasheet View, sorry. So you build in Design View, which is where we were. You're building all of your headers. And then you're going to go ahead, when you're ready to put information in, you put that in Datasheet View. Okay, a little tricky. It will take you some time to learn how to work it. You may have a little more of a learning curve with Access, but this is just a basic overview of what Access is and what it can do. So as you're working through your chapters, if you have any other questions about it, please post it in the discussion board, and I'm going to also address those questions now that are posted from the weekend. I had limited access to the internet, and my home computer, my screen recording wasn't working. So I had to wait until I got to school this morning to do that. So again, I've extended the deadlines until midnight tonight on your for your access assignments.